starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watch another weekly. If you would like a personal reading or a live coaching session, or you want to work with me with healing, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, please hop on over to capellawellness.com. There are also links in the description box below to take you straight there. I want to wish you guys a wonderful, transformative, beautiful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. How are you? Hopefully all is magical in your sector of the universe. I'm seeing the Magician card. Usually if that magical word comes out, I see the Magician card. But anyway, I'm sending you much love and many blessings, as I always do. What we're going to do here, Cancer, is we're going to see what's going on with you at this time, what obstacles you are facing, and what lessons you are learning from this situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. Later on, we're going to get guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies, what your wellness message is, and lastly, we will see what's going on with you and love and relationships, okay? So let's see what's going on with you right now. What's going on with Taurus? Taurus, okay. Somebody needed to hear that. What's going on with Cancer? They know I'm doing Cancer. I already meditated on this. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. All right. Earth, water, air, and air. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So as usual, I get more than one group here. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Make sure you keep your unhealthy ego at the door. And you are being honest with yourself, okay? So, honesty. We got Ace of Swords is the overall. So it's like, I'm getting, okay, so the first group that I got right away, this is only for some of you, not for all of you. There's something about communication from somebody, all right? Maybe you're trying to wait for a breakthrough. You're kind of like, where's the communication? I'm not hearing anything. I need clarity. I need an answer to something. I need a solution to an answer to a question, a solution to a problem, something like that. Remember, it may not have to do communication with somebody, but it could very well deal with trying to figure out something. I need more clarity of thought. I need an answer. I keep hearing I need an answer, okay? So for part of the group here, you guys are wondering, like, I need something here to just wipe the slate clean. I want to start over. I need a breakthrough. I want something new here. And it could very well be, you may be concerned about things not moving fast enough. The Knight of Swords is the fastest card in the deck, fastest energy, all right? So it could be why you see disappointment, Page of Cups. Here's something with communication here. Knight of Swords can be fast communication too. Someone comes in, it's like, I got to say something or whatever. So maybe you guys are getting caught up in, where's the communication? It's like, this is a message of love. This is a text, a call, something like that. Somebody expressing their emotions. But with this Five of Cups in the middle of this, I'm getting for some of you, remember, it's not all of you, that you are a little bit disappointed because you haven't heard anything yet. Things aren't moving fast enough. You could be like wanting to know when there's going to be a change. Again, where's the breakthrough type of thing, right? You've been disappointed about something. Business hasn't been taken off. Your relationship life, your love life is kind of like stagnant, dormant, whatever. There's really nothing exciting going on, right? These are completely different energies. It's like, she's sitting here at the shore. She's just pouring over this cup of water, and she doesn't see the Ace of Cups behind her, that bowl of water that's all sparkly and rainbowy and all that magical stuff, right? She doesn't see it. But I'm hearing what she doesn't know is that this is going to be presented to her, and something is going to take off. Somebody is going to come in. Not that you need saving, because this guy is the save the day person, but you know, there could be somebody here who could very well want to sweep you off your feet. All right. Hence the Ace of Cups, the new love type of thing. There's a breakthrough again with the Ace of Swords. You know, some of you are kind of just like, you feel stuck in the mud. You know, you're thinking all is lost when all really isn't lost. You got to see the silver lining in the situation, Cancer, and know that when things don't go your way, it's because it's not part of God's plan. All right. Yes, it could seem disappointing and sad, and you're like, oh, you know what, this sucks. There's maybe some grieving. There may be a little bit of depression. You know, I'm feeling this sluggish energy for whatever reason. So with this Five of Cups here, Spirit really wants you to understand that you have to bring yourself out of that energy and accept things for how they are. Because you have to understand that all is well and all is as it should be, even if it doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm kind of seeing Seven of Swords here also with like looks can be deceiving. You know, when we're thinking that things aren't working out in our favor, it's actually because they're not supposed to be working out. The reason why is because it's not part of our destiny. It's not part of the plan that God has for us. And yes, we want a certain, we try to manifest things. We live life. We want to live life a certain way. We want to see things a certain way. But God sees things a lot differently than we do. And God knows what we need. He doesn't give us what we want, right? So this is kind of like, I'm not getting what I want. But the thing is, that Ace of Cups has what you need. And God is going to be giving you that. And it could very well be coming from somebody. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. There could be someone here who's rushing in, who's kind of like, I need to do something. I need to take action now. I'm going to do this come hell or high water, and I'm not going to have any reservations about that. Now, this could be a person that you're dealing with, or this could be you, Cancer, where you know you need to act upon an idea. It's like you get hit with that bolt of lightning, and it's like, okay, I need to do something about this. I cannot delay. I cannot hesitate on this. I need to go, go, go and do this, right? So again, take it how it resonates. Again, an idea, a very creative opportunity, a creative project that you want to do, that you want to take, you know, go after. This is the go-getter. Just go do it. Don't have any reservations about it, and just don't worry about what anybody's going to think. Okay? It could be that. You know, and it's kind of like, you know, things haven't been working out. Let me go try this thing. You know, it's kind of like he's thinking, because he's conjuring up something, right? There's a flying pig here. You're probably thinking, well, if I do this thing, well, if this works out, then pigs will fly, right? Kind of like a wishful thinking type of thing. But they really want you to trust your intuition on whatever this is, because you guys are getting a lot of intuitive hits is what I'm hearing. And just, you know, open your heart to the possibilities of new things coming in, of what, you know, what is possible for you. There's no really one straight way to do things, right? So again, it could very well be an idea here that you're not sure you're going to be doing, or you're not sure it's going to take off, because maybe you've been working on something. You've been trusting your intuition and doing things, and it's kind of like, it's not working. I have another idea. I go after it, and I'm like excited about it. I'm gung-ho. I'm positive. I'm like, this is going to be great. And you start working towards it, and you do something, and it falls flat. Okay? Nothing happens. And you're like, why does this keep happening? But what I'm hearing is that you got to trust in the ideas that you're getting. Trust in that the fullness of your ideas, that it will be fine. Even though what you're doing right now may not be working out, it's for a reason. As crappy as that sounds, it is for a reason, because at the end of the day, God has some other opportunity waiting for you. There's something here about you needing to trust in yourself and your abilities and be who you really are, and to not worry about competition like Five of Wands from anybody else, and go out there and try to put yourself in a place that you know you don't belong. I know that sounds weird, but I think you get what I'm saying. Put you in a place where you don't belong, meaning you following in with all the other sheep that are grazing, right? It's like you're the black sheep in a sense, but in a good way. I'm looking at this as a good thing, Cancer. And you are meant to do things that are different from everybody else. So don't get caught up in this energy, because at the end of the day, you have like some brilliance to you. This is a very willful, aggressive person, but aggressive in a sense where they have this drive. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get this done, but the aggression doesn't come from like impulsiveness and being brash and hasty, right? That's the shadow side of that guy. So there's something about you continuing to really trust your intuition with this, and know that God's got a blessing coming here behind you. These things are here to teach you that, yeah, you know what? Setbacks are setups. Things don't work out, there's a huge lesson for you to learn there, okay? You always got to stay laser focused on the task at hand. Continue to commit to following your mission, that type of thing. And, with this Queen of Pentacles, this is patience. This is you knowing your worth. Like, you know what? My ideas are worthy of success. My business is worthy of success. My abilities, who I am, like there's nobody like me, and I have to trust that who I am is who I'm supposed to be, who God made me. I'm not supposed to be anybody else. I put in a lot of hard work, but I know my value. I know my worth. I have to understand that with this high confidence that I have, I can be prosperous. I can be successful. This is a very business savvy individual. I think what's happening is, for some of you, maybe you have businesses, maybe you don't, but there's something with something you're building, you're growing. And, you've put in a lot of hard work, but she looks at it as, you know what, I'm really proud of what I've done for myself. Because some of you have come a long way. Some of you have really understood that you are the Queen of Pentacles, that you can create the life that you want, that you can attract, material success. All right. You just have to keep believing in yourself and believing in your abilities here and maintaining that confidence and not worrying about, yeah, you know what? Things don't really work out, but look what I've learned. Look how much I grew. Look how much I've healed. I know the power within me because I know I'm a Queen of Pentacles. This is the minor arcana of the Empress. The Empress attracts everything that she wants, but she knows that it comes in due time. She trusts in the divine timing, but she continues to maintain in a high vibration, and she continues to trust in the universe that she can manifest what it is that she wants. She believes in the magic of miracles, okay, this Queen of Pentacles. So that's kind of like what some of you have to really start learning about, or really getting back into believing here. And knowing that, like, the impossible could come impossible. I'm looking at this like when pigs fly, right? It's like, everybody says that it's impossible for pigs to fly, but is it really? You see what I'm saying? So there's something with that energy there. So you have to understand that again, that power within you. And that's you being your authentic self. That's you being grounded. It's you being stable. Maybe some of you really need to get more grounded to get you to overcome these Five of Cups energies, okay? The disappointments, the setbacks. Nothing's changing. Nothing's growing, okay? But remember, things are growing. It's just that it takes time. All right? Look at the difference in the bookends of these cards. The fastest card, one of the slowest cards. If it was the Knight of Pentacles, then yeah, there's like really slow, really fast. But this is slow too because it is earth energy. So it's kind of like, I just want things to move more quickly, but then she knows, okay, while I want things to move quickly, I know that everything takes time. I have to sit here and be patient and enjoy the fruits of my labor, what I've done so far, knowing that I can attract what it is that I want. And again, with the others of you, there's something about communication here, because some of you maybe have very well are in this Queen of Pentacles state. You are feeling abundant on all areas of life, maybe not materially, but you know your worth. Again, you know your value. You know that you are a powerhouse here, that you have come a long way. So you're probably thinking, if you're dealing with a counterpart, like, where you feel I'm hearing, I keep saying this in the readings, I feel it coming by the weekend. You feel this energy rush, okay? You feel like something is about to change. Something's about to come in. There's a message that's coming in. You're like, I feel it, but like, where is it? Like, I keep hearing about it in tarot. I keep feeling it. My guides keep sending me signs and synchronicities. I keep getting all these messages. And it's like, why isn't it here? There's like a high and low I'm hearing for some of you. Super high energy. Yeah, it's here. It's coming. It's got to come in fast. And then it's like slow. Like, okay, I know it's there, but where is it? Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. It's a very interesting reading. So with that, Cancer, the other group here, now this could be both groups now. And again, take it how it resonates. So this could be what, what you're going through right now. But what I'm also hearing is whatever I just said, okay? Whether it's a project or a business or a job or getting communication from something, things shifting, what you don't see is this. There is a blessing coming in. And it's coming in really fast. These are sudden life changes. Things drastically happen at the drop of a hat. You go from 0 to 100 in a matter of nanoseconds. It's like that fast. This is how fast this energy is. One day nothing's happening, and the next day there are a gazillion things happening, like 8 of Wands energy, all right? There's something here where while you're disappointed, and you guys probably keep hearing this, but God is just saying the energy is gaining momentum. You just have to be patient here, right? Because you've put in a lot of hard work, or you need to put in more hard work, or continue with your healing here, your self-care. But there is going to be a breakthrough. There's something about communication coming in really fast. A text message, a phone call, a letter, email. There's somebody who's going to be opening their heart to you. Could be somebody who has water and air in their chart, all right? And earth, possibly, because we have earth here too. But don't focus on the signs and stuff like that. But there's something here that this could very well be this person's like getting the green light. I gotta go. I have to open my heart to Cancer. I have to express how I feel. I have to say something. I have to send a message. This could be an apology. But this apology for some is coming with a message of love. Maybe somebody wrote a song. Maybe somebody wrote a poem or something, right? This could very well be this person's apologizing for, what they did. They're regretful. They're very shameful. There's like this humiliation type of factor here. It's like, I'm not happy with what I done. Oh my God, with what I did. So I'm coming forward now, and this is like a new thing for them, because usually for whoever I'm channeling, this person had a very hard time opening up themselves, being vulnerable, and that was due to childhood healing. Wounding that they had to overcome. There were like throat chakra blockages, and, their heart chakra was very bruised and battered type of thing. So this person is coming forward with this newness and finally being able to express the truth and to express how they feel, and to offer that apology, because they are regretful, and there's just been this sadness here. This is a missing you card. They miss you quite a bit, Cancer, and it's kind of like, I can't be missing Cancer anymore. I have to do something about it, because I'm getting this person's been holding in these emotions, and they just cannot hold it in. It's kind of like the brink of collapse with the 10 of Wands. And they're saying, I cannot avoid the situation anymore. It's like the 2 of Swords. I can't really hide my head in the sand. I have to come out of this rock and a hard place. And that rock and a hard place could very well be something with rejection, or, being disappointed that when they come forward with communication or this offer of love to you, or this apology, that you will, reject it. You will not take it for what it is, or you won't listen to them, something along those lines. Because they know that you are this Queen of Pentacles, and it's kind of like she is high and mighty, but not in a conceited way. He sees you as doing well for yourself, Cancer. He or she, it depends. It doesn't really matter, but you know what I'm getting at. This person sees you as this, and they're kind of saying, you know what, I have to get over this hump of, this shame and regret, knowing that, like, I was dealing with somebody who had this power this whole time, or you end up coming into this power, and this is you now. And now this person's like, I cannot hold this back any longer. I have to come forward with this message, and I have to do it quickly before I miss out, before I lose this person, okay? This is a loss. And some of you are thinking that it is a loss, but you have to remember the Ace of Cups is behind you. Remember, it's on God's plan. We want things to be faster, but God's like, no, it's according to what I say, how this is going to work out. I need to make sure that the person rushing towards you, coming forward, is fully ready before you guys go back to square one and you guys continue to repeat the same karmic patterns, right? That's what God doesn't want to happen. So this person doesn't want to lose you, and it's like, I have to say something, and I have to say something now, and they're gonna get Apparently they got a green light. They may have been getting a green light over and over and over again, but there's still some hesitation. Some worry, something about not being forgiven, something about getting cold feet. Okay. I'm hearing cold feet. So, and it's just like, nope, I can't do this anymore. I'm coming in. And there is like a breakthrough in communication with this person. Again, it could be a breakthrough and, you know, a project and a business, because this is a business person. It could be both. All right. There is prosperity coming. There is something magical happening here. It's because you're believing in the magic, believing in the miracles. Things manifesting, because this is the only earth energy right here, but it's a queen. So there's something here that something is going to shift. And this communication is really going to change things. Okay. Especially with what this person says. And when this communication comes through, this is a breakthrough in your journey here. Your life is going to change very suddenly. This is life altering. Okay. This message that comes in will be life altering. So you just have to be patient and make sure that you get out of the energy of, you know, oh man, you know, this is tough. I want to change. I want things to be different, because it's kind of like nothing's going on in this world, right? It's going to suddenly, I'm telling you, the communication, whatever this breakthrough is, you could even get like a communication from somebody, maybe an earth sign or somebody who's a business person who wants to work with you. There could be a contract coming in, right? You know, a new contract coming in, and it's going to be very lucrative, or there could be a lot of money with it. That could change the game for you, right? You may have to move. Something shifts here. This communication, it says, is going to be life altering. So, or this opportunity, right? This contract, take it how it resonates. So look, see, when I said Two of Swords, see what I was saying? This person was saying, I have to get my head out of the sand. I have to stop avoiding the situation because of my fear, because of the hesitancy, because of the cold feet. All right. So this person's like, I need to say something. I need to bring clarity to Cancer, to this situation, whatever this is. This is also something that you're not seeing, right? Like I said, you're not seeing the blessing that's behind you with this Ace of Cups. You have to understand that God has this opportunity for you, but you don't necessarily have to get it right away. You don't have to have it really in your face, right? Because God wants to really surprise you with this. So remember with that clear head here, clouded judgment is the shadow side of this. Take the blindfold off. Really trust in your intuition. You have to go by faith and not by sight here. You know, stop overanalyzing, stop overthinking, stop second guessing this, because you've been getting insights and awareness to things. You know you have a clear head. And if you don't really have a clear head right now, Cancer, get grounded. Okay? Spend time in nature, connect with nature. Just be out there, and then you will be clear, and then your energies will elevate, and it'll help you come out of this Five of Cups. You'll start to see a lot more clearly when you go out in nature and you really understand what God's trying to tell you. And then the top of the deck is the Six of Cups. So there could very well be someone coming back from your past. Okay, your soulmate, your divine counterpart, the light counterpart as I call it, the twin flame stuff. Could be coming in hot, right? It's like this is really fast energy. It's like something is going to drastically change here. And there's like a reconciliation, right? There's this energy of reunion, reconciliation. This parent, okay, could be a parent, okay? For somebody, you may be reconciling with a parent. Take it how it resonates. There is a mother here, all right? Mother energy. So, and then there's mother and child with the page here. So I don't know, that could be for somebody specific, okay? So there's some reconciliation here that's coming in. And like I said, this person is like, I can't lose Cancer. I can't lose this person. I just feel this loss. It's like when you're not around Cancer, they feel the loss of you. And they're very regretful for what transpired between the both of you. But it was necessary for both of you to learn some major life lessons. That's the bottom line. So this person's getting very nostalgic. It's kind of like, you know what? I missed this person too much. I missed the good times. I really want them back in my life, and I'm going to have to do something here. Because I'm hearing I can't live without cancer. That's what I just heard. And they miss the fond memories that you guys shared. And this is about them realizing, you know what? I want those memories again. I want to make new memories. And that's why, for some of you, this person is really coming in very quickly, because it's like, I need to get this done. I want that happiness. I want that sweetness back in my life. And that person was the only, Cancer was the only person who was able to bring that to me. So this person's coming back with, you know, I'm hearing coming back with a vengeance. That's exactly what I said, but that's not a bad thing. This person is laser focused. It's go-getter energy, like lightning bolt fast. This person has a lot of willpower, and it's like, I'm going to come in to rectify the situation. I'm going to come in and do something about this. I'm not going to hold back any longer. I've been on my path. This person could very well be very settled, and they know their worth too. They've done their work, but there's something about making excuses. Again, maybe like being rejected, something like that. But this person's like, I have to come in and continue the healing. I have to come in and do something, because I can't sit around and wait like this forever, is what I'm hearing. And then with the Seven of Swords underneath the Six of Cups, this person has been strategically planning how to come back in, okay, is what I'm hearing. There could be a secret, like a surprise for you. They've been secretly planning something, or secretly trying to come back in. Coming with a strategy. Maybe they've already tried to do that. I don't know. That's what I'm getting for somebody here. Like coming back. It's like, I need to be careful with this. This is sneakiness, Cancer, but I am not getting a deceptive energy from this whatsoever. I do not feel that. And I really feel things when I read, when I channel. So my guides are telling me this is not deceptive energy. What did I say? I did say looks can be deceiving, did I not? Thank you, Spirit, for reminding me. I did say Seven of Swords. Looks can be deceiving, Cancer. Things aren't always what they seem. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a really crazy message from one of my angels here about something. Oh, wow. Okay, I just had an epiphany. I just had an epiphany. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's like someone's coming back around. They've already maybe tried to attempt it, and you didn't realize it. Somebody may have been coming in wearing a mask, posing as somebody else to test the waters, to see how you would react, to see what you would say. That's for somebody here. And maybe you thought somebody was coming in, or like they were going to get communication, and it wasn't what you thought it was going to be. And with this Seven of Swords, this person was strategically planning on how to come back, and they came back in a way that you weren't expecting. Interesting. But yeah, and I know we talk about somebody wearing a mask, but here's the thing. Apparently, this person is very sensitive. You could be dealing with a water sign or someone who has strong water in their chart. I'm getting a strong Pisces energy, okay? So, but that's not going to resonate with everybody. But there is somebody who's very sensitive. Page of Cups people are very sensitive people. Very intuitive, very psychic too. They could probably feel your energies too, or feel something, or pick up on something from you, and they're like, okay, I feel like I can make my move, but I'm going to be very strategic. I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to test the waters. I'm going to see what happens here. And this person's kind of like, I can't be disappointed anymore. I can't be in this Five of Cups energy, and neither can you. Okay, there's something that something's going to move really fast here. But it's like this person has been strategically planning on how to come back. Either they've done it already, but they were coming in as a different alias, or they're coming in, something about a hood here, hiding behind a hood, but they were trying to, again, test the waters, trying to see, okay, Let me see if this is going to work. Let me see how this person reacts when I say this or I do that. Okay? So, that's what I'm getting here. But I'm hearing again, looks can be deceiving. Something is going to be illuminated from this because we have the moon there. And yeah, there is like some clarity here. Epiphany, illumination going on. All right. So just be mindful because there's someone, it could be very well planning a surprise. Okay. When this person actually comes back, you're not going to see it coming. They've really been planning their steps. I'm getting very strong strategic planning. And there's also something that they have up their sleeve, but it's not sneaky. It's not cunning, okay? They want to surprise you with something. Again, it could be an invitation to something. That's what Page of Cups does. Or it could even be a secret proposal. There's something, somebody's like inching here, little by little, like an worm, trying to see how they're going to best come in. It's kind of like going in for the kill, like going for the vengeance. It's like, you know, this disappointment, this Five of Cups low vibe energy, and then it shifts really quickly with this Knight of Swords, okay? This is a very interesting reading. Strength card, having courage and confidence, like really believing in themselves. Really having the courage and confidence to really come in with something and stop with the procrastination. Okay. The truth. Honest communication right here. Effective communication. Text, call, message. Okay. Social media even. Illusions. Trying to make decisions. Cloud of judgment. Something like that. But if it's not this person, Cancer, this is really about you reconciling with your past, letting go of the past, and really thinking of a way on how you could best overcome these Five of Cups energies. All right. Like I said, looks can be deceiving. Things aren't working out. Why does this keep happening? It's because you have to look beneath the surface. All right. You have to understand that you have what it takes. You have to believe in yourself. And this is about having compassion for you and yourself and for, you know, what it is that you do. And, you know, having a healthy pride and healthy ego, saying, you know, I can do this. I can make this successful business. I can, my ideas are, you know, prosperous. They are successful. Whatever this is for you, you know, I got to stop trying to go after the thing that, you know, I think is going to bring me happiness. This is shiny object syndrome. This is the all that glitters isn't gold card, right? Again, there's something about social media for some of you. You maybe have your YouTube channel or Instagram or something like that, but, you know, this is really about, for some of you, really being honest with yourself. But there's a lot of messages coming through with this. Okay? I mean, I'm channeling a whole lot, and that's what I usually do. Okay, let's see what the obstacle here is. What is the obstacle in this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is the obstacle in this situation for Cancer? What's interesting, Cancer, I've been seeing a lot of Ace of Swords pop out. There's like breakthroughs in communication or something like that. Even people getting contracts out of nowhere. It depends on, you know, your situation. But I've been seeing that sword quite a bit. See, and I said sword instead of Ace of Swords. What's the obstacle here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Yeah, I'm still trying not to get distracted by the epiphany that they just gave me by doing that channeling. This is really interesting. What's the obstacle here, Spirit? Please and thank you. Rushing. impulsiveness. You don't have to have this doesn't have to come in that fast, right? Again, we can't force the speed of this. Okay? What I'm talking about, don't, it's like it's not coming in. Where is it already? Like, why hasn't anything happened? Okay? Again, with that impulsiveness, like the obstacle is like trying to rush things. We don't want to rush things. Like I said, like Spirit was telling me, I am trying to make sure that all parties are ready for this communication, is what I was hearing. All right. There's also something about jealousy. Now, if you are comparing your journey to others, if you are comparing your business to others, and other people are doing better than you are with regards to a business that, other people are doing things similar to you, and you're like, why isn't it working out for me? Okay. Again, you have to understand, if that's the case and other people are being so-called successful, right, and you're not, according to what you think success is, this is telling me that God has something completely different for you. There's something greater that you guys are about to experience. Okay. This is also being careful with being like a reckless show off, whether it's you or somebody else. Again, with the jealousy, stop comparing. I talked about that with competition, things like that. Hyper energy, right? Being hasty. I talked about don't do things that are hasty. This is also about really having that courage and confidence anyway to go forth with those ideas, to just trust that everything that you've been doing has been fine. There's something here where some of you have been taking a lot of risks, and you're wondering if the risk is going to pay off, because you probably may have heard me say with great risk comes great reward, right? And yes, I do say that. Okay, but it depends on when that reward comes in, and there's always divine timing that comes with this. So it could very well be that for some of you. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. There's also something here where I'm getting the energy of this fearlessness, right? Some of you are like wondering if you would, all the risks that you've already taken, that it's like, well, nothing really came of the situation. So now what? Do I keep taking more risks? Do I keep following through with my other ideas that I get? Right? You're never going to know until you try it, Cancer. Okay? You're really never going to know. And even when you've been doing things, you have been taking risks, and it's like, where is the change in this? I thought this was going to be it. But there's a bigger lesson to be learned here. Because again, God has something greater for you guys. I'm also getting, with the person who's coming back, they're ashamed for them being the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, for coming in and out, right, of your life. That's where the shame, guilt, disappointment, humiliation lies with that Five of Cups. They're very disappointed, right, that they did that. They came in, they got what they wanted, and they left, right? Could have very well ghosted you, but I do not like that word. There could have been something here where you were dealing with somebody who just showed up or like came back into your life. Hey, Cancer, what's going on? You want to go out, you want to hang out or whatever. And then it led to some sexual encounter, right? Some sexual activity. And then the person was gone again. All right. That's a combination of this Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands energy. Okay. So, I'm getting a very strong feeling that this person knew what they were doing, but it was kind of like they didn't want to get attached, because they had inner childhood wounds. Their heart was guarded. They were blocked. They didn't want to feel their emotions. There's something about being emotionally numb, and they could not move forward with the emotions. Even though they had this love for you, they just couldn't deal with that because they were broken before. I was saying something about bruised and battered, okay? Baby heart was set on fire. Not literally, but you know what I mean. But I'm getting that strong energy that this person did this because like they had scattered energies. They didn't know what to do with that love for you. They had no idea how to handle it. And that should not be judged upon, because we all deal with shit that the people don't know about. And we all have different ways of expressing our love, of dealing with love. A lot of us, we're not really our authentic selves. Okay. And that's where the distortion comes from. But that's because we need to learn from that. We end up being that way because we learn how to be our true divine self. So there's something here where this person was just not, you know, they had these issues. Everybody has issues. But there was a matter, this person had to understand their worth and know that they are more than enough. And that they didn't have to keep hiding and running away all the time because of they're afraid of you, of the love, of getting attached, but not attached in a codependent way. It was feeling that magic, the miracle, kind of like with the Queen of Pentacles from you. And this person really regrets that. They could very well be asking for forgiveness. You know what? I know I was like this. That could also be why they might be hesitating, or they have been hesitating. They've been getting cold feet because that's what they need to apologize for. That's what they need to tell you. They need to share you with this. They're like, you know what, Cancer? I really did have these feelings for you, and they were so strong, but it scared the crap out of me. And I've never felt that strongly about anybody. And so I had to run. And then I thought that I could just get over it by, like, you know, the sexual energy here, thinking that it was going to fulfill me. And then I could just, you know, walk away. But that's not what happened this time around with you. So this person's like, I can't believe I did that. Because they're starting to realize that you are this to them. This Queen of Pentacles. But they also had to find the Queen of Pentacles within themselves. Because what I'm getting is that this person thought, like, you know, sex was power, that it was going to make them feel like a man if they're dealing with a male. There could be females here too, right? Where there's some sort of, you know, false belief about themselves. Like, you know, oh, well, if people think that I'm like really good in bed, or like I have these energies, you know, that's going to make me feel confident. No, that's what backfired. This person could also, or you may be holding a grudge against this individual who did this. That's an obstacle. What I'm getting here is that there's that holding a grudge is an obstacle for the both of you if you're dealing with somebody. Because there are a lot of people cards in here. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, okay? So, this could very well be that you might be holding a grudge too. You may be thinking that this person, when they come back around, is going to be doing the same thing. But I'm not picking up on that. That's why I said when I channel the Seven of Swords, looks can be deceiving. There was an underlying reason why this person did this. And they want you to hear them out, is what I'm hearing with the Page of Cups. So if there are any grudges here, you're going to have to let that go, because it's actually blocking you from what God is trying to bring in. There's also some jealousy here. Maybe you're jealous of them. They're jealous of you. You're jealous of each other. Maybe that was in the past, or maybe that's still that still applies today. Jealousy is lower vibrational energy. And if this has to do with a business, you're blocking your abundance. Because the devil wants you to compare yourself to everybody. The devil doesn't want you to use your really true gifts. Your true gifts. And if you are like this divinely favored individual who has these exceptional gifts compared to others, and again, I'm not comparing anybody. Nobody's better than another one, than somebody else. But God does give certain people greater abilities because they have a greater role. That's all that it is. It's not that they're better. It's just that God assigns certain things to people to have a greater impact on others. That's their mission. We all have impacts on each other, no matter what role we have. But there's something here that the devil wants us to be jealous and to compare ourselves to others, especially if we're dealing with a business or something like that, to keep us from being focused on our mission, to keep us from understanding our worth and our true abilities and the magic within ourselves, especially with this Page of Cups. Some of you are like very, very intuitive and very psychic, and Spirit really wants you to be trusting in that and utilizing that, even though there may be some disappointment there with like, why do I channel this way? Why can I pick up on these things and it just doesn't seem to get me anywhere? Okay. So whatever this jealousy is, it's got to go. If you're jealous of your person or holding grudges against your person, that is not a true divine feminine Christ. That is a distorted feminine. Anyone who's got jealous energies within them and angered resentment and bitterness, and it's like, nope, holding grudges, you're a distorted person. Because you are low vibrational. Okay. Now the bottom of the deck is the Sun card. There's pride and ego coming in here. For some of you, not for all of you. You have to let that go. The unhealthy type. All right. The unhealthy type. So, you really have to stay in your light, in your truth. Because the truth is the light. And maybe this might be a truth for you. You know that you may still have a grudge against this person or think that this person is still going to act this way because of the past. We saw the Seven of Cups. I mean, we saw the, we did see the Seven of Cups, but we saw the Six of Cups, right? Let go of that past. Somebody's past does not determine their future. And when they show up and you can feel it because you're very intuitive and they say certain things and they're talking to you honestly, and you feel like they have actually changed for the better and they're actually giving you a sincere apology, then trust in that. Because there is illumination coming. There is clarity coming. The truth is coming. All right? And there's something, it's coming in really quickly. This person's having all of this courage and confidence to go forward with communicating with you. They know they cannot hide behind that hood anymore. And oh, look what I'm looking at. The guy with the Seven of Swords is here. I've never seen this before. I think it's the same dude. I know I already shuffled. I don't know where it is. Is it still up here? It's the guy with the hood. I talked about that. The guy's like, you know what? I can't strategically plan anymore. I can't be, wearing a mask, or I tested the waters. Now I got to come forward and really say something. I don't know where this is. I really have to come forward and speak my truth. There, again, there is truth here. There is truth coming, all right? So, and again, you guys, you're going to know. You will feel it in your heart of hearts, whether this person is being deceptive or not. With that Two of Swords we saw, right? You got to trust your intuition. Because God, this is a major arcana, God is coming in to bring clarity to this situation. Here it is. The only difference is this guy's got pants on and now he changed into shorts. Maybe there was a huge change in weather. I don't know. But instead of having the feathers in there, he's got the crossbow. He's going to shoot his shot. He knows what his target is. And he knows that when he aims, he's going to hit the target. That is how confident this person is. This person had to really build up that courage and confidence to do this. Go-getter energy, laser focus. I'm doing this come hell or high water. I can't be walking around with these swords. I mean, these feathers, right? Because the feathers aren't going to do anything. You can't shoot a crossbow with feathers, right? Testing waters, being sneaky, like, let me test this out, being strategic. I got to move quietly because I don't want my swords to fall on the ground so they make a noise. But now that this person's already gone through this phase or will go through this phase, They're changing that to the crossbow, and they're like, I'm going to shoot my shot. I'm going to aim at my target, and I'm going to stay locked on that target. I'm going to go after that target. That's what I'm getting from this. And I just made all these cards. The Sun was at the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah. And the Ace of Cups is at the top. Card fall? Oh, no. Because this person knows the truth is where it's at. It's Crusader healing. This is a very honest person. They don't like mess around. That's Swords energy right there. So there's truth coming in. So watch the ego. Right? Because holding grudges and jealousy, that's unhealthy ego right there. So be careful with that. But this is also like making sure that nobody dims your light. All right? And if this is talking about taking risks, like I said, on your ideas and stuff like that, just go forth with that. You know, feel that energy of the Sun. You have to be optimistic about things. All right. Some of you, you know, you lose your optimism and you stay in this Five of Cups energy, and it's like that lowers your vibration and it blocks you from the abundance. This is abundance right here from your new beginnings. And again, know that when things don't work out, it's for a reason, because everything happens for a reason, and we still have to be optimistic anyway, because you know what? The sun's always shining. It's never ever a gloomy day. Even when it's raining and it's storming, the sun's always out. We just don't see it. It's always there. Again, with that Ace of Cups, we don't always see it, but we have to understand that it is always there. But there is, with this drastic life change, this life-altering thing here, there could even be travel involved. You may be going, again, with that Page of Cups, with this invitation, this message or something, message of love, apology, also an invitation somewhere, a proposal to go on a trip. Let's go on a romantic trip. Let's go on a romantic adventure so we can talk about this, you know, so, you know, we can really be out in the sun. You could be traveling somewhere sunny, okay? It depends. That's what I'm getting from this. An island or something where it's warmer weather, and this person wants to invite you out on this trip. It's like, okay, let's go on this adventure. I want to take you here. Let's go retreat. Let's go talk about this. Let's disconnect from the world and talk about this. Okay. There could even be a hidden proposal here too with this trip. I keep getting that energy, guys. It's not even funny. I keep getting that. So, and well, I say that, there's the Ace of Cups at the top of the deck, right? Offer coming in. Someone's going to pour their heart out to you. They're going to really express their emotions because their heart chakra's cleared. They're no longer afraid to be vulnerable. I'm getting this person is like, they're getting ready to just shoot their shots. Like, you know what? I have to tell Cancer how I feel. There's going to be an explosion of emotions, okay? Emotions. This is coming with the energies of the eclipse, the lunar eclipse that we just had on the 16th of May, or 15th, which is like yesterday. I'm recording this for Sunday, depending where you're at. So there is a new beginning. This person knows this is it. I have to express how I feel. And God, this is the Ace of Cups that I was telling you. See that some of you don't realize what's happening here? It was behind you the whole time. It's just that God had to make sure that everything was perfectly orchestrated in order for this cup to come in. All right? Because this is God's doing. This is God's offering this love to you, to both of you. Okay? And this person, he's helping this individual to pour out their emotions and to be vulnerable. I'm hearing that when you guys go on this trip, or when you guys have this conversation, this heart-to-heart conversation, there's going to be like tears of joy here. There's going to be also a release. Both of you are going to be healing now that you guys are going to have this discussion, and there's no longer going to be hood wearing, no more mask wearing, no more inauthenticity type of thing. Okay? That truth is coming with this outpouring of emotions. All right? And this is really going to be a very beautiful new beginning here when this happens. So let's see what the lesson here is. What is the lesson being learned for this situation for Cancer? Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family Playing Series. And it flipped in the reverse, and I always take reversals because they always want me to. The lesson here was understanding about equal give and take, right? What I talked about with this Knight of Swords, this person coming in, taking what they wanted and leaving, right? And you could very well have been getting caught up in a pattern here, Cancer, with you continuing to give to this person, and they were taking and running away. Okay? That's why this happened. This dynamic happened to get you to understand your worth. You're like, I'm not dealing with that behavior anymore. I'm going to do me. I'm going to take care of myself. I don't need to be validated by this night. The shadow side of the night, okay? Because there is a light side, the divine side of this night that is now coming in, now that they see this. They understand now. Two, you understand the law of equal give and take, and so does your person. Whoever you're dealing with, okay? It does not have to be romantic in nature. Because there is, for one person here, there's something about a mother, all right? Maybe somebody here was dealing with a mother who wasn't really nurturing, who didn't really give to you what you gave to them. Maybe there was tough love, or maybe there's just no love at all. That's for somebody. But the others of you, you are dealing with a counterpart or somebody else in your life where this person was taking and not giving, and you were giving and not receiving enough. When that happens, it causes a huge imbalance, not only in your life, but in the person's life, but in the connection itself. Nothing could build solidly off of a foundation where it's not balanced, when there is no 50-50 there, where there's no equal give and take. All right? So there's something about, you, Cancer, or your person, or both of you, understanding that you are worthy of so many beautiful things. You're worthy of love. You're deserving of prosperity, abundance, of, peace and tranquility, of beautiful things, luxurious things. But what I'm getting, Cancer, is that you did that for yourself. That you didn't need anybody to give those things to you, to allow your confidence and your sanity and your integrity and your sovereignty. You found that all on your own, Cancer. Now, others of you, you haven't done that yet. There's the flip side of this. Some of you have learned the lesson. Some of you need to learn the lesson. You can't keep giving to somebody if they just keep taking from you and they run. They have to learn their lessons with that, and so do you. Some of you, again, have learned this. There's also some energy of greediness here. You know what? I'm getting greedy. No, I got to take more from people. I got to take more from people. You can even be, in a weird way, greed with you just like giving, giving, and giving, and giving, and giving. I know that sounds weird, but that's what they're telling me right now. This is also about conditional giving. Oh, I'm going to give to this person because I want them to stay. I don't want them to run away. I don't want them to leave. Conditional giving, even with a business. Let's say you're a tarot reader or something like that, or you have a service of something. We have the page here, okay? Intuitive, psychic person, even. Some of you like conditionally give. Oh, I'll give this to you so that you can stay as my client, or I'll do this for you because it's kind of like, overdoing it with readings or something like that, free readings, or overdoing it with, what's it called? Undervaluing yourself and under being underpaid. There could be some of you that if you have services in a business where you are not, okay, and I have to say this, you are charging too little. Okay, somebody needs to hear that. There's something conditional. You know why? Because you're afraid that people won't come to you, or you're afraid to say, oh, well, you're so expensive. You have to know your worth. I don't know where that's coming from, but somebody needs to hear that. Especially if you are very gifted, very psychic, you just don't look at a card, oh, 5 of Cups, oh, sadness. You're sad, or your person's sad and disappointed, and then you move on to the next. I mean, I'm not trying to insult. Please do not do that. But my guides, they want me to tell the truth. You could be a very intuitive, very in-depth person, and let's say you charge a service or something, or you're very good at what you do and you charge like, I don't know, $10 for it, when you put all your energy, hard work, blood, sweat, and tears into it. The Queen of Pentacles doesn't do that, okay? She's like, I'm more valuable than that. She doesn't get caught up in what she's charging. I don't know who needs to hear that, but somebody needs to hear it. And if other people don't like it, then you don't have to please people. There's something with conditional. You're setting your prices or setting things based off conditions, based on what other people are doing, comparing yourself to what other people are charging, or they're whatever they're doing in their business. Again, undervaluing yourself. Don't do that, Cancer, for whoever this is for. And if somebody doesn't like it, fine. You're not here to people please. You do not need to seek validation and make everybody happy. She does not do that. She attracts the abundance. She attracts the clients. She attracts the high-paying clients. She attracts the people that she knows are going to appreciate her worth and her work. Wow. I don't know where that's coming from. So stop undervaluing yourself. Some of you may be in a job where you're being underpaid. Nope. If you want to start that business, go do it. Go do it. See, there's something with money here. Some of you, there's something with money, because here's the Ten of Pentacles. You're putting a lot of hard work into it. You've achieved something great here. You've built something very awesome for yourself. But some of you are like undercharging. You're conditional giving, something along those lines. There's unequal exchange of energy. Some of you aren't really utilizing your time, energy, and talent in a wise manner. Okay? I'm also hearing poor return of investment. But yeah, there's you've worked very hard at something. You've achieved something great here. But there's something about you're being underpaid or being undervalued, or both. She doesn't deal with that type of energy. Okay, she doesn't deal with that. It's got to be an equal exchange, okay? And with you're dealing with somebody, the particular person, the in and out person. Your lesson to learn was that I don't need to keep giving to this person and not receiving. There's a huge lesson about letting yourself receive. It reminds me of that song by Ray LaMontagne, I think. I said in a reading before. I was born to love you. He says something about, I know you give because you want to. Don't you think it's time you learn? Let yourself receive. When that song popped up in my Spotify feed, that hit me pretty hard, because that was one of the lessons that I had to learn. I was such an overly giving person, and I have Venus in Cancer. Okay? So that was one thing I had to learn. So part of this reading is what I learned too. The law of equal give and take. And that paying off my karma involved giving my time, energy, money, and talent to others. That it wasn't just about my job. It wasn't just about money. It was about spirit and service. And this could very well be like worried about financial ruin, financial loss. Okay? Some of you may be concerned if you're undercharging or you're undervaluing yourself. You're afraid of like having the Ten of Pentacles, being wealthy. Okay? Material wealth. Some of you may be afraid of that. Right? There's like a worth issue here. Especially when it comes to knowing not only just your worth, but like with regards to how you price things or how you see things that are valuable, something like that. This is also an ancestral pattern I'm hearing for some of you. I do an ancestral pattern reading that is very powerful. My clients say it's one of their favorite ones. They start to realize why they do what they do based off of their parents, their grandparents, everybody in their lineage. I ended up having an epiphany when I did analysis of my own family. My unequal give and take patterns stemmed from everybody else in my family, and I can go back for generations. Because of when I asked questions and I researched, the marriages and the relationships between the husband and wife and things like that, this ran rampant, and I picked up on that too. And there's a bunch of stuff with that reading that I do, and it helps you to understand why you do the things that you do and what you've acquired from your parents, your ancestors, all of that stuff. And it could go back very, very far. So for some of you, this is an ancestral pattern that you keep repeating, or some of you have stopped repeating this. Again, this is what I've gone through, okay? And my person who kept coming in and out of my life, I put the kibosh on that. I was like, no, I've given too much. I am a giving person, but I'm going to stop giving to you so much because you are just taking and I'm not getting anything in return. I did the same thing. I had a lot of life's lessons with other people that I became friends with. And I was very helpful. They asked me for their help. And when it came time for me to get the help, I was like, nope, I cut them out real fast. I did not continue to give into that person like I did with so many other people in my previous lives. Yes, previous lives. With so many people when I was younger, my earlier half of my life type of thing. And it was an ancestral pattern. And there was a thing, even with my own business, about undervaluing myself. And I would consult my guides, like, what should I charge? What should I do? Because I do things very, very differently. And I'm very, very, very serious about working with the client to really get down to the nitty gritty and the weeds to have the truth come out. It's like the Sun card. That light really come out, but that has to deal with a lot of shadow work. Okay. This also talks about unequal give and take in marriages and families. That's why I picked up on a mother here too. This could be this whole thing for you guys. For somebody here, this whole thing could resonate. Unequal give and take with your mother, a parent, siblings, family members, whomever, aunts, uncles. It's been a big pattern that some of you have been repeating. And again, with marriages too, I just talked about that. In the home. Unequal give and take in the home. And understanding that having this happy life, happy home, happy family, it does deal with equal give and take. It does deal with understanding what is truly of value, and it has nothing to do with money. Sure, you can have the material wealth. This is the having it all card. But having it all does not mean just the house and just like a huge sum of money. That also incorporates both people working together for the greater good. Both people understanding the law of equal give and take. Even the kids understanding that too, right? Because that's what I've been teaching my son. So there's something with that. There's also with that person who's learned too about unequal give and take. They see you for who you are, and they want the 10 of Pentacles with you. They want a traditional marriage. They want the commitment for the long term. They want to build a family with you. They want to build a family legacy. Maybe they want to build a business with you. There is a business person here in this reading. They want to have it all with you. They want to give you everything and then some is what I'm hearing. Okay? All right. Those were a lot of messages. Let me go get this other deck here to see what guidance we have. Holy moly, Spirit. See, guys, I'm going to just be very vulnerable with you here. Before I did this reading, I'm not going to lie, I kind of felt 5 of Cups energy because the work that I do. My readings are long. I really go in depth, right? Even in my lives, I go in depth. But it's like, if I got to get the messages out, I got to get the messages out. And it's like, am I really doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I really on the right path? Because I'm so different. And my guides are like, you have to continue doing what we've asked you to do because you are different. You can't compare yourselves to others. Yourselves. Look at that. I guess I'm speaking from my Gemini sun energy, my twins. You know? Oh, and the ring falls off. So I had to go back and remind myself. Queen of Pentacles. Keep taking those risks. Keep having that courage and confidence, fearlessness. Just do what I've been asked to do. Like, be myself, right? Let's see what guidance we have for Cancer. Well, I did pick up on like a child energy here with the page. Here's children. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. This could actually be literal for some of you. And I think some of you have gotten this. Maybe you already work with children at like a hospital or something like that, or a teacher, but you want to do something more. Maybe you're here to work with indigo children, is what I'm hearing. Okay, the indigo, the crystal children. Probably because you come from that family. You are one, if you don't already know that. Okay. This is also about healing the inner child. We did talk about that with that Page of Cups here. It's back there. Okay. Because we've got emotional healing at the bottom of the deck. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. See, there's something about anger, resentment, holding grudges, and jealousy, guys. You got to clear that. That's probably stemming from something from your childhood. You may have had a parent that came in and out of your life, or a past spouse that came in and out of your life, and now you're dealing with somebody who's like that, and there's still that energy there. That's for some of you, not for all of you. All right, so let's read the children card, because there are other messages with this. Whatever hits you is your message, okay? Children, your connection with children. They want you to really pay attention to this card, because there's some other message you're going to get while you look at this. That's what I was told. The fairies love and trust children because of their pure faith and guileless motives. This card comes to you as a sign of your connection to them. As you read the additional meanings behind this card, notice which message clicks as your truth. Pay attention to the signs and intuitive feelings related to the topic of children, for the universe is trying to get the message to you. Your life purpose involves working with children. The energy of pregnancy surrounds you. A child in heaven is sending a message of love. You have a connection to indigo, crystal, or rainbow children, which is what I was talking about. Your inner child needs to play. I'm also hearing optimism, hearing the looking at life through the eyes of a child, the innocence, right? We did see the Six of Cups, and the Sun card does talk about childlike energy and optimism, okay? So we're going to look at the emotional healing. This card signifies that you're healing some old emotional pain. The first thing that comes to mind is exactly the issue you're resolving. As you let go of anger, guilt, or other emotional wounds, you awaken a new level of power within yourself that attracts everything you desire and more. Call upon the fairies as well as supportive people or professionals to help you through this time of healing. Know that you're lovable and that you deserve a happy heart. The situation you're asking about has an emotional basis. Physical healing occurs as a result of emotional healing. You're preparing for new love by healing old hurt from a previous partnership. Consult with a professional counselor or join a support group. Journal about your feelings. The situation is bringing about tremendous personal growth. So with that emotional wounds, the guilt, we talked about that there, right? Could be you, could be your person, could be both of you. That's what I talked about with here. You have to release this. This is letting go of emotional baggage. Emotional baggage keeps you from having everything under the sun. Keeps you from feeling this Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay? So after that, walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. Connect with nature. See what I was saying? You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. Top of the deck is spring. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So something is happening in the spring for some of you. Some of you have completed your emotional healing, your childhood healing. You walked away from the person who came in out of your life. Again, it depends on where you're at in your journey. You got to be honest with you. Patience. See what I'm talking about? Patience. You just got to wait because it's coming. Don't control it. Easy does it. And look, be yourself, like I was saying. Spring also talks about decluttering here. Your energies, actually your physical space. They want me to pull that up because there's something in there. You'll benefit from the many blessings that your wishes have already attracted. Your prayers will occur during the springtime. It's springtime right now as I'm recording this in the Northern Hemisphere. There's something about pregnancy. A pregnancy, birth, or adoption will take place. A project that you're starting will be successful. Work with flower essences, plant a garden, or spend some time in one. Open yourself to new beginnings. Dive into a fresh start. Spring cleaning your home or office will be rewarding. See? Oh, Lord. See, guys, you know, I'm not going to lie. This gets hard sometimes because I know the channeling and just like the readings can be long, but it's like I keep hearing it again. It's like, Jess, you have to be patient. Don't rush the reading. We have to get the messages out because you're the one that we channel the messages that need to get out. Because I do have patience because, you know, I don't want to rush this because if I do that, I am doing you and myself a disservice by not doing my actual work. If I'm not going to be, you know, taking my time in doing these readings. Let's see what other guidance we have for you. Wow, 4-leaf clovers. I don't think any other sign has gotten this since I've been using this deck. You have found a 4-leaf clover. Unlucky times will soon be over. Oh my God. I just got goosebumps. See, Cancer? Unlucky times will soon be over. It's good luck is here. Sleep underneath the nighttime skies. Fairies sing you lullabies. Maybe some of you need to get some sleep. There may be some sort of depression or you're sleeping too much is what I heard, okay? Get out of that energy. For whoever that is, get out of that energy, okay? It's not going to bring about this stuff. Remember, you have to be in alignment with this luck that's coming in. Oh my God, I've never seen that card come out ever. Release. Sometimes the only thing to do is laugh or cry. It's up to you. Let go of what's not serving you. We did hear about the resentment, anger, all that stuff. You have to let go of that stuff if you want new blessings and love to come in. Go out in nature. Release all of this energy, you know, that's causing you to be 5 of Cups. Like for me, I'm definitely going to go back out and go for a walk in nature after I have dinner with my son at the end of the day. Or a cleanse. When you feel heavy or run out of luck, go swim at the beach and you'll feel unstuck. See, this is about really going outside, doing something fun. Maybe you're by the beach, okay? Go by the water, something like that. Even if you're not by the beach, it doesn't mean that this message isn't for you. But again, with the aura cleansing and releasing and the sleeping, either you need more sleep or you need to stop sleeping so much. It's kind of like balancing that out. You know, you haven't run out of luck. This card has not come out in any of the readings yet since I've been using this deck. I promise you this. Okay? That's why I got all excited because I'm like, I haven't seen this before. And you guys got this. You know how this worked. You saw me shuffle. It's not a coincidence. But you got to clear your energies. Continue to clear it because things are going to shift. And they're going to shift really, really quickly. Play. Step outside and feel the sun. Breathe the air. Play. Have some fun. See what I was saying? Go enjoy yourself. Raise your vibration. Okay? Nice. Oh my gosh. Unlucky times will soon be over. I'm trying to put this where you could see it. All right. We're going to get your wellness message. What wellness message do we have for Cancer? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I'm also hearing with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, since it's the only reversal, we have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are thinking that, it's like, why am I putting all this work? I feel undervalued. I feel like, I'm not getting enough, like return of investment or something like that with the work that I'm doing. But apparently with that Ten of Pentacles there, some of you are, your financial status is changing. That's part of the unlucky times will soon be over. Let's see what the wellness message is for Cancer. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family. Wow. There's a lot. Projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond, not react. Nurture. That's Queen of Pentacles. It's okay to want to stay home and be alone. I deserve days to myself, days to relax and simply be. I honor how I feel and take this day to do the things that feel nurturing to me. So, yeah, some of you, maybe you're not getting enough sleep. You need some sleep. Take time off. Again, go to the beach. Go have a vacation. Like, release those energies. Okay? There's something about overworking, undervaluing yourself. You're giving too much. You're giving too much, your time, energy, talent, whatever that is. Okay? It's okay to take a day off, Cancer. Self-care is important right there. All is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, or overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. And yes, you feel all this stuff, but remember, you allow yourself to feel the lower vibrational energies and then you release them. Food. Okay, what I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I am consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. I'm hearing about praying over your food. There's something about changing your diet. Some of you are like eating crackers or eating chips for dinner, or like eating a banana in the morning and that's all you eat every day. Something like that. When you are not nourishing your body, that really affects your energies. It even affects your psychic abilities, okay? Whatever it is that you're doing, you lose energy, you lose the ability to think clearly, all of that stuff, okay? So we did see the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, there's Cloud of Judgment here, but that's dealing with, for some, your diet needs to change. You have to improve that. And also be grateful for the meal that you have. Like, pray over it, or, just express gratitude for it. Coming my way. Unique opportunities aligned with my desires present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams a reality. See, good things are coming your way. You got the 4-leaf clover card. As I talked about, the Queen of Pentacles. She knows that things are good. Things are coming. It just takes time. She's patient. She understands that it's in God's hands. It's under God's plan, not her plan, all right? She knows what she's worth. She's vibrating at a high frequency. She's going to get those things that she's been trying to manifest, because she's aligned with her desires. Mirror. In order to change my life outside, I need to change inside. Once I am open to this change, my exterior reality will begin to mirror those new shifts. You have to be the change you wish to see, as they always say. Balance. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care time. There's a big thing about self-care time, guys. Sleep, food, releasing those pent-up emotions. Don't let those weigh you down, because it affects your ability to manifest. It affects your physical health too. She's a very healthy person, but she doesn't have to work so hard to get what the life that she wants to live. Casting spells at the bottom of the deck. The words I speak and the stories I tell are like spells. What I say and believe, I attract more of. So I shift my story from lack to abundance, from victim to empowered, and from complaint to gratitude. Now when I speak to others through my words, I am casting beautiful spells. Watch your words. Watch what you say. Okay? Because those words will manifest too. All right. So, And trust me, guys, and it's challenging. I already told you my story today, and I had to get back into my into my mindset. And part of this reading, with remembering, you know, who I am and what I'm here to do. It's like I gotta remember that, and I have to trust in my feelings and what I feel is coming. Let's see what is going on with love and relationships for Cancer. Please and thank you, Spirit. Let your friends help you. We did get cards on that, right? The balance between yourself and people. Okay. The other card, emotional healing, talked about getting professional help, counselor or a spiritual advisor or something like that. Let your friends help you. Ask for, accept support from others. Some of you need help with your relationships, with your healing, everything, all the above. Don't be afraid to ask for help, Cancer. Okay? And don't try to get too prideful either. And I'm not trying to be mean here, but it's stemming from fear. Okay? Because I know there have been a lot of people that I've dealt with. The unhealthy ego gets in the way, especially if I start working with them and then I call things out and the truth comes out and they run away from me. Okay? It's like, okay, well, the truth is going to hurt, but I'm here to help. And I know I had somebody who put a comment in my Capricorn reading from last week. It was a heavy one. And she said, you showed me the error of my ways. This was very hard to hear, but I thank you so much for my honesty because I kept getting hit with karma. Everything you said resonated, whatever it was she said. And she was like, this was hard, but this was the cold, hard truth that I needed to hear. Because otherwise, if she didn't face that reality, she was going to repeat the same karmic patterns and her union wasn't going to manifest because she was trying to force it. She was not taking care of herself. She was not following her divine guidance. And she was honest in telling me on my channel that she got a rude awakening and now she knows what she needs to do. So there's something here about if you're afraid, you think you can do this on your own or you're afraid to get that help, don't be afraid to ask for help, Cancer. All right. And like I said, when I work with people, I give them the cold, honest truth, but we have to work through that shadow side if we want to be in alignment with what the Queen of Pentacles gets, with the Ten of Pentacles, right? You have to be vibrating at that high level. You have to do your hard work in order to attract this. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Some of you are dealing with somebody there's a very strong connection, okay? And you can't seem to escape it. But you know what? You just got to focus on yourself. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be worked on here. Cancer, you got a lot of these wellness cards, all right? The food, the balance between friends and family, and stop overgiving yourself. You're doing too much for others, and I know that happens, but remember, Cancer, you get this message a lot. You got to take care of yourself first. It's okay to take days off. Go on a vacation on your own. Go to the spa all day. Okay? You deserve that, but you got to balance that out. Again, with that balance, equal give and take. See, good things will come your way, Cancer, but you have to get into balance. You have to raise your vibration. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You have to continue to pray and visualize because this thing is coming. You are calling in your soulmate, your counterpart. You just have to have patience and you need to trust. Okay? And you have to release all of this lower vibrational energy. You can't get mad and try to rush things. Why isn't this happening faster? I want to heal faster. I want my union to come in faster. No. If you are rushing and you are low vibrational and you're not sleeping well, you're not eating well, you're not vibrating at the level of the Queen of Pentacles, you're overgiving yourself, you are definitely not in alignment with the union, with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? That's the cold hard truth right there. You cannot rush what God has for you. It's on God's plan, on his timing, not yours. Okay? So hopefully this helps you, Cancer. If you would like a personal reading with me, a live coaching session, a live healing session, a live tarot reading, book the live session and tell me which reading or healing session you would like. you have any questions about anybody, or about anything, about my services, about this reading, shoot me an email. My email's in the description box. Go to capellawellness.com. You can contact me there. I offer quite a bit of things. And usually these readings are to get people to like wake up to things so that they can understand what work they need to do. Okay. So if you go to capellawellness.com, if you haven't been there already, I have an extensive service suite. But that's because I'm very serious about the work that I do, right? I take healthy pride in what I do. It's not easy. Trust me. I went through all of the stuff that I offer on my website, and it was very eye-opening. Like I told you, I already told you guys some of my story with this unequal give and take thing. It was a huge eye-opener for me when I realized what I was doing. And I was doing that because every other female and all of my other, with my family lineage, they did the same thing that I picked up on. And I was the one being called to break that, which I did. And it's the most liberating thing. So, that being said, again, hopefully this helped you. Let me know in the comments. I know I don't usually say that, but, if you have any questions about anything, don't be afraid, right? It says let your friends help you. If it's not somebody, some counselor or spiritual advisor or me or whatever, go ask other people to help support. But those who are really going to be in your corner, not the ones who are going to pull you down, okay? Be careful with that. All right, Cancer. That concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up. I never greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starring out.